Hello and welcome to aMaricon. Today I am going to teach you how to make delicious tuna quesadillas. Now this is a recipe that I like to think I invented, and maybe I did invent this exact one. I like to think that I invented tuna quesadillas, period, but I'm sure some college student somewhere, the cat loves them, invented these before I did, but no one ever taught me how to make these. No one ever taught me how to make these, and I'm now teaching you. So let's go to the other side of the kitchen and I'll show you how. So here are the ingredients that you need to make a tuna quesadilla. First you need tortillas, and I recommend the Whole Foods brand organic home style because these are actually from New Mexico, and New Mexico has the best flour tortillas you'll find. And then of course you need the cheddar cheese. I like the medium, and the cheese is the queso and quesadilla. And you need a stick of butter, but you're not going to use that whole stick of butter. You need mayonnaise, yellow mustard, very important, yellow mustard, and Tabasco sauce, not just any hot sauce will do. And then you need some solid white tuna, or whatever kind of other tuna in a can you can get in water. And yes, this is how we're going to make tuna quesadillas. And usually the cats like to get involved in the making of the tuna. So I gotta open our can of tuna here, and this is the part where the cats go a little bit nuts. It's kind of a tease. This isn't something I normally do, because I don't think it's a good idea to encourage cats. But I'm going to do this if you are particularly cat crazy. You have cats all over your house. You love your cats. This is not an essential step to making tuna quesadillas, except for these cats would beg to differ. Yum. This is a little slow. Okay, enough about the cats. And see. Cut. There are no measurements here. This isn't like food science. You get the tuna into the bowl. Okay. And then you add some mustard to your taste. I like a lot of mustard. There we go. That's about the amount of mustard. That's maybe like almost a teaspoon. A little mayonnaise, not too much mayonnaise, because too much mayonnaise is just gross. And again, to taste, how much Tabasco, how spicy do you want this sucker to be? Me, I'm into mild, so that's about as much as I'm going to do. And then you mix, and you mix it, you mix it, you mix it, mix it, mix it, and you chop it, you chop it, you chop it, chop it, chop it. Cut. You want to make sure you grate your cheese, and I like a lot of cheese in my quesadillas, so I'll probably show this. What I like to do is get the quesadillas, assemble them before we actually get near the stove, because that way they're just ready to go. So I'll put half of this tuna on this quesadilla here. Okay, cheesy goodness. A little more cheese. I won't put as much cheese on the second layer. We just want as much cheese that's going to make the tortilla melt shut. Okay, so you're going to fold that up. And this is your assemblage of the quesadilla. We'll be cooking it. So two of them. This recipe here with a can of tuna is going to make us 2 quesadillas. So this one has a little less tuna on it, so I put a little more cheese on it just to make up for it. And what we'll do, just so we each get the tuna quesadilla with the most tuna and most cheese, is we'll cut them like that when we're done. We'll each have quarters. Okay, now it's time to cook. And that's what this is for. Turn the pan on to about medium heat. I also make these calabacitas here, which is what we're going to have with our tuna quesadilla. Calabacitas are the zucchini that you see in here, and the corn. I believe that zucchini is the actual calabacitas, but every time when I grew up and they said we're having calabacitas, I didn't hear the end corn part. I just heard calabacitas, and it came with the zucchini. Heat up our pan and get it nice and hot. And you're going to melt the butter in there. You want to use a lot of butter, because butter is good and yummy. So I'm going to, part of buttering up the pan, I'm going to Put the first quesadilla on here and just get it nice and buttered up. And flip it and get the other side nice and buttered up because we want to make sure both sides are nice and buttered up. And I'm going to cook them both at the same time. I have no technique for this. It's just one of those things that's worth doing because I'm impatient. And then I'm going to do a little flipperoo at some point. I'm not sure how. I never am sure how. I'm just taking this off just for a moment just to get the pan buttered up some more and to get the other quesadilla buttered up some more on the other side. Okay. And then we're just going to let these suckers get nice and crisp. And we're going to just keep on medium heat until the sides get nice and crispy brown. Not burnt brown, crispy brown. And the cheese melts. How about that? Here we have two beautiful brown, golden, crispy tuna quesadillas. Bring them over here. Cutting these babies up. I'm going to cut them exactly in half because it's only fair. Because I am splitting these two. Don't look at that plate, look at this plate. This is the clean, pretty plate. I'm going to go fix it up with some Quesadillas. And here you have a New Mexican slash, I don't know, college student meal. Let's eat. So here's my lovely, lovely camera person who's going to taste. That's not the quesadilla. You gotta taste the quesadilla. The Quesadillas, but no, she's tasting the quesadilla. We'll see what she thinks.
Tuna-tastic.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like tuna fish and cheese in a delicious quesadilla form.
All right. Thank you.
Part of why I love you, baby.
Yes. If I do say so myself, this is damn good.